trickle-down economics fails because industry continues to deny their workers a livable wage, benefits, pensions, and full-time employment, and all this to keep their shareholders happy. So when we look at the diagram, you'll see that the current system for profit, at the top you see the 1%, they continue to pollute with impunity, hoarding and neglecting to invest in sustainability for future generations. You will see that the big arrows are showing where all the profits are going, and they're going to the 1%. And the little arrows pointing down is a small amount, or represents the for-profit's lack of accountability to the citizens of the world. And all of these things make it cheaper or save them money. Less full-time jobs, no pensions, no benefits, no livable wages. And all of this forces people to work more than one job, and this is destroying families for profit. All the while, workers continue to fight for livable wages, benefits, pensions, and full-time work. Industry has also taken many taxpayer bailouts. The for-profit industry has collected many publicly funded bailouts for their bad decision or changes in the market, but have failed to show the same loyalty to the very people who have paid the taxes that pay for these bailouts. The top 1% failed to pay their fair share of taxes, both business and personal, while refusing to build a fair and just workforce for their employees. They're hoarding their money while watching and acknowledging that they are destroying our world. In this diagram, system issues for profit industry bailouts. The only difference is that the 1% are also taking all of those taxpayer dollars up and not being responsible to us, the taxpayers. So again, you'll see the top 1%. When corporations have financial situations, they reach for government tax money for bailouts while raising prices and laying off employees. Those bailouts contribute to profits and top-tier corporate level bonuses and benefits. Bailouts should include mandatory protection of their employees, taxpayers, as they contribute to the bailout money, and at the same time, workers continue to fight for livable wages, benefits, pensions, and full-time work. Industry continues to refuse to spend the money needed to fix the problems that they have caused and continue to cause, even while they receive socialist money while bragging that they are making record profits. This greed and abusive treatment of their workers and taxpayers has to stop. The average person is held to a higher standard than the rich and their businesses, and it is time to hold them accountable for their actions. Some of the industries who have collected bailouts are the banking and finance, automakers, insurance companies, oil industry, and the airline industry. These industry giants that have accepted bailout money also gave their CEOs large bonuses, shamefully flaunting their greed. At the same time, they laid off thousands of workers whose taxes paid for the bailouts and enabled them to stay in business and collect their bonuses. The shameful display of entitlement and abuse of the system has gone on for far too long. It is time for industry and the 1% to take care of the world and the people around them, as well as their garbage, pollution, and emissions made by their companies and their luxury lifestyles. This form of global structure is not sustainable and must be changed to a system where the money goes into middle-class jobs, cleaning up the world, and investing in humanity. Change is always uncomfortable, and this will be no different. I ask people to have an open mind while learning about this system. This system is not for profit. The goal is to be a charity, and all monies and profits will be returned to expanding a particular area or be invested in new programming.